Hi friends, I'm back again. I am doing today part number 4 on the DH post. I have received several requests that I should do post level 3 and post level 4. I will get there eventually. I feel that I need to spend a little bit more of time on post level number 2, and the reason being, in most cases, when somebody needs to be blamed, it all revolves around the HOD. In several meetings, you would hear people saying that the DH is the weakest link within the school. The DH is the weakest link within the school. So if you and I can change that mentality, so that at the end of the day, we should not be blamed. We should not lay and apportion blame right at the doorstep of the DH. Because then they need to be strengthened at the end of the day. Now, if you will be applying for a DH post, I am talking to you. If you are a DH, I am still talking to you. Now, you may come across a question like, I will not directly answer the question at first, but I will give you some heads up after. I'm just going to deal with one question specifically. And the question is, name steps that you will take to support educators whose performance is unsatisfactory. In us getting to answer that question, I want to remind those that will be HODs that if I were to summarize what an HOD does, it is summarized in five of these things that I'm going to tell you now. Number one, you are going to become a mentor to those that look up to you, those that are entrusted to you within the department. You are going to mentor them. You are going to show them the way. You are going to basically show them how it is done. You are going to have a mentor-mentee relationship so that at the end of the day, everybody may be able to do well. Now remember, I'm not answering the question yet. I'm just highlighting these 5 important things that I believe an HOD will do in the lives of those people that they are entrusted. Number 2, you will also be somebody who brings about discipline. You know, somebody who brings about discipline. If somebody is regularly absent, if somebody is regularly late, if somebody is not submitting on time, the line of command as far as discipline is concerned, it starts with the DH. Gone are the days where you're going to say, I'm going to have to report you to the principal, you know, because the line of discipline, it starts with the DH, the person that is directly in line in terms of in charge of the teacher's performance. And then you are going to have to initiate that process of discipline. It starts and it really starts. It starts by you. And then as a coach, that is role number 3. You're going to become a coach to all the people that are within your department. As a coach, you have got to come up with strategies that work. You have to encourage those that are down there. You have got to pull those that are in the gutter, those that don't feel that they are cut for the job. You're going to have to encourage them out of that gutter, and then you bring them to the position wherein then they can play well within the team. You're also going to have to guide. You know, you're going to have to guide, because then others, without a proper guidance, they cannot perform well. So you have got to be a guide also amongst those that are a little bit in and unsighted, those that are in the dark as far as new curriculum matters are concerned, or as far as formulating relationships and partnering with other institutions are concerned. So you're going to have to play that part as well. Last but not least, you are going to have to be the audience. You know, the audience. You know, in a soccer match, the audience will either boo, they will also either applaud when somebody does well. So as an HOD, you're going to have to reward somebody that does well. So you're going to applaud somebody that does well. You're going to speak highly of somebody that does well. Somebody who is causing your department to be very well oiled. You're going to have to acknowledge them in front of others, even though it may cause some unnecessary tension. amongst especially those that are jealous. There are those that will say, Uzenza bani yena? Why are they constantly calling out his name? So, but remember, how do you want to deal with underperformance within the department? Now, here are the answers that I come with high recommendation for. You are going to recommend in-service training. In-service training meaning that you as an HOD will provide the necessary training. You will either do it through circulars, you will do it through memos, you will do it through presentations that you can use, like your publisher. You can use PowerPoints. You can just put together a development of some sort in that sense. There's a lot of material online. You can get them from many sites, which I cannot go through right now. What other thing can you do? You are going to basically recommend that they attend certain development workshops outside of the school. There are service providers that are out there to build a powerful departmental head for any institution. Any angle that people may desire to be developed in, there are opportunities for that. What else can you do? You can invite the district office through the subject specialist. When they come, then they can mentor the HOD, and then the HOD will also open an opportunity for the team to be mentored. So if maybe there's somebody that is underperforming, invite the district official, so that even the teacher will understand that what the HOD is requiring is not of the HOD, but it is a departmental matter. It is something that is required of the department. Because sometimes people think that HODs are out there to sit on their necks and to make unnecessary demands on them, and that is not the truth. When you tell them that the due date for this submission, some people sometimes they feel that you are out to get them, and it's not really like that. And then what else can you do? You are going to also encourage those that are giving extra lessons, for the sake of coming out of underperformance. You encourage them, you help them to organize such, like writing letters to parents, like organizing venues, gathering resources to be used in terms of maybe mathematics, in terms of your sciences and the like. You gather resources. What else can you do? You can also find somebody within the school, if maybe there's something that you are not too sure of as an HOD, because as an HOD, it doesn't mean that you know it all. There might be somebody who knows a certain aspect more than you. You can ask that very person to come and mentor those that are under you. It will also be a development session for them. It will also a moral booster. You are saying to them, I recognize that you are well able to do this. So please share the good practices with the rest of the school. So then that will be much welcome. And most importantly, very crucial, please make sure that you verify the qualifications of the people that you have within your department. If there's underperformance, say maybe in maths, you may find that maybe that very teacher, they struggled also in maths. If maybe they are not doing well in social sciences, check their records in terms of social sciences. How well did they do? So if they did not do well, how can they be doing well in terms of imparting knowledge in that regard? So once those things are in place, then I can guarantee that you are ready to answer this question, to deal with underperformance within the school, because you will be asked the question, how are you going to make sure that the school performs at its peak? Or how are you going to make sure that the school stays where they are? Or you're going to make sure that the school moves from the bracket where they have been labeled so that they can be taken up to a higher label in terms of performance? Because nobody wants to have their school labeled as an underperforming school or non-performing school or a non-participant in terms of good results. So if you are going to be an HOD, please work on these aspects, because then you will have other people that will be looking up to you. And when they look up to you, let them find something to inspire them. God bless you.